Hello, and welcome to the Digital Publishing Podcast. This is a short preview episode where I'm going to tell you a bit about what you can expect in the upcoming podcast. Thanks so much for joining me. Well, hi there, I'm Simon Mellins. I've worked in digital publishing for a little over 15 years now. The Digital Publishing Podcast is my new production-focused podcast for publishing people. We're going to delve into the big topics of the day, reflect on how we got here, and we're going to speak to some of the remarkable people that I've met along the way. I'm really so excited for you to hear the stories and ideas from these people. And really, that's how this podcast came about. It was me noticing and thinking about the fact that throughout my career in digital publishing, I've come across so many of these amazing people who have produced brilliant products or approaches or ideas that are really affecting our data future. So I really wanted to give a voice to their stories and really learn about them more myself. I am the sort of person who tends to want to know a little bit about everything, and that's why this is the Digital Publishing Podcast, and it's not just narrowed to my own particular field, which is primarily ebooks. We're going to be talking to people from lots of different parts of publishing. We're going to learn about things like design, accessibility, funding models, software development, big tech, and much, much more. While every episode will have a specific topic, I really encourage you to listen to the episodes outside of your own specialism as well as within. And this isn't just because I want you to subscribe, and I do, obviously, but it's because this podcast centers really on a question. What does it mean to be a publisher of content in the data age? For many parts of the industry, print remains the dominant medium in the UK and most markets by sheer sales volume. But actually, our publications are increasingly living lives well beyond the printed page and becoming part of the era of data. This brings new opportunities for expression, new ways to create new funding and lending models, greater accessibility and inclusion, and a new sense of your cultural digital legacy. I'm really a big believer that being a publisher or producer of content should mean being at least passingly aware of the many ways that these same works we're looking at are going to be repurposed and transformed. I really want us all to become better rounded publishing professionals. The good news is that you don't have to be an expert in all of the topics that I've just mentioned. If you subscribe and listen to every episode, you'll simply find your knowledge and awareness expanding naturally, and we'll all become better publishing professionals together. If you're a vendor, you'll learn more about your customers. If you're a producer of content, you'll learn more about the people around you and what they're working on, and what vendors and services are being made available to you. Please do get in touch if you have any brilliant ideas for topics or guests we could speak to, and please subscribe and share this with your friends and colleagues. I really want this to be a podcast that we as a community can own and grow together. Thank you so much for listening to this preview episode, and I'll see you in a few days for episode 1 of the Digital Publishing Podcast.